In this video, I'm going to show you how to download, install, and set up Nessus Scanner. I'm going to be installing Scanner on Linux Ubuntu. If you don't have a Ubuntu or you need to install a Ubuntu, I already made a video about it, how to do that. I'm going to put the link in the description below, or you will see in the top right corner in the card right now. With the free version Nessus, you can scan up to 16 IP addresses with a high-speed in-depth assessment. You can get free training and guidance and support via community. The free edition is ideal either for training purpose, learning, education, or if you have small business, or if you only have so many servers or computer that you're trying to run vulnerability scanner on it. The free version would be perfect for that. So first thing we need to do, we need to download Nessus Scanner. We'll have to go to this website. I'll put link in the description below, and we need to choose our operation system. Since I'm going to be doing on Ubuntu, I'm going to download this one right here, and right here just click on agree, accept terms and conditions, and then save file, and then click OK. Once the download is complete, we can close this window, and we need to go to terminal. And in here in terminal, what we need to do, we need to go to downloads where we downloaded our Nessus Scanner. So what we need to do, we need to type ls and then press enter. And right here, we need to type cd, and then we need to type downloads with capital D. And if you press tab when you start typing, it will fill in for you, and then press enter. Now we're in downloads. If you type ls again and then press enter, you will see our Nessus download in a downloads folder. Now we need to type dpkg space -i, and then we need to type Nessus name, so NE, and then if you press tab, it will fill in for you, and then press enter. It gives me an error because we have to run this as a super user. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna arrow up, and at the beginning, I'm gonna add sudo, and then I'm gonna press enter again, and then it's gonna ask me for password. Type your admin password, and then press enter, and it's gonna start installing. Once the process is complete, what we need to do, we need to just copy this command over here, and then paste it in here, and then press enter, and it's gonna ask for password again. Or we could have just typed sudo and that command. Okay, Nessus is running right now. What we need to do right now, we need to copy this URL and we need to paste it in a web browser. I'm going to use built-in web browser in here, but you don't really have to do that. You can open on any other computer and then paste. And right here, you'll get this warning message. Click on advanced, scroll down, and then accept and rescan continue. And right here, we need to choose Nessus version, the one we're going to be using. We're just using essential one, and then click on continue. And right here, we need to put our first name, last name, and email. And if you already have an account or activation code, you can just click on skip here. And if you don't, just click on email. And now you need to open your email to get activation code. Once you enter your activation code, just click on continue, and then we need to come up with a username. I'm just going to type Nessus, and then password, and then click on submit, and you can save password here or don't save. And now it's initializing. We just have to wait a little bit until it's going to download all the plugins. Once this process is done, what you can do on a startup, you can start already adding IP addresses and start scanning for vulnerabilities. But I'm going to close this right now. We're going to walk through the different options, and then we're going to scan a couple IP addresses. And like I said, with the free version, you can only scan 16 IP addresses for vulnerabilities. So just going to click close right here. And then in here, so this is all your scans, my scans, all scans, and then trash, policies, plugins, and then right here when you click on settings, you can see how many licensed hosts are used 0 out of 16. And then in here, if we go back to scans, what we can do, we can create a new scan. Just click on it. And right here, it's going to be a different option. And right here, what we need to do, we need to choose what we like to do. So for example, we can do host discovery. This is going to discover every IP that's on your network, and it does not include the 16. So if you have 100 IP addresses or 100 devices, this is still going to detect all of them. And then you can do basic network scan, advanced dynamic scan, malware scan, web application test, credential patch audit, WannaCry ransomware, Spectre and Meltdown, Shadow Broker scan, and all the other ones, the one that Nessus is offering. So what we can do, for example, if we click on basic network scan, right here we need to come up with a name. I'm just gonna name server, folder my scan, and then right here we need to type the IP address of that server. And then right here we can click on save. And then in here you can click on launch, and it's gonna start scanning. Then you can click on the scan itself, and it's gonna show you the status and the detail of that scan. And then right here, what we can do, we can click on a host tab and then vulnerabilities, and you can see so far I only found a couple issues. One of them SMB, multiple issues, and then when you click on it, you can see exactly what's the problem. Microsoft Windows SMB service detection. And then there's 3 more, and then you can go back and back. And now we're just gonna have to wait until it's gonna complete the actual scan, and it's gonna show us more vulnerabilities and issues that we probably need to address for that specific server. Once the scan is complete, you can see right here, it found few issues, and you can see right here they're categorized. So if the blue, this is just the info. If it's low, medium, high, and critical. So far it found 7 medium, so we can just click on the medium, and then right here it's gonna show you all vulnerabilities, and you can go through them and you can just select one, and it's gonna tell you like what's the issue. And if you click on it as well, it's gonna give you description, the output, and if there's a port involved, it's gonna tell you on which port this issue is at. So then if you go back to scans and click on new scan, right here, if you click on host discovery, what you need to do, just type the name. I'm just gonna type host discovery, and then we're gonna save it into my scans. And right here we need to type the IP address. I'm just gonna type my subnet, and then /24, and then I'm gonna click on save. And then right here you click on launch, and then if you click on it, you can see right here, it's gonna scan and it's gonna discover every single host that I have right now running on my network. Once the scan is complete, you're gonna be able to see every host on your system, and if there are any ports are open, and if you click on one of those hosts, it's gonna give you a little more info. Hopefully you can use this software in your environment, and if you really like the software, maybe eventually in the future, if the free version is not enough for you, maybe you can upgrade to the professional if you can afford the license. And this is pretty much it. If this video is helpful to you, press that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.